around that subject matter, the issue of physical facilities for the court, because that's the area where perhaps the Supreme Court needs to make sure they have a modern physical infrastructure for delivering justice. And other than that, I think on a fair assessment, the court has done a good job. The second and last issue, Your Excellency, I want to mention is I have been wondering, even as I got to look at the subject matter of this conference, while the Supreme Court and the other courts, especially the High Court also, and the Court of Appeal, have helped us start developing crucial jurisprudence on important issues like public participation, like public interest, and how we handle the tensions between these broad interests with individual rights and freedoms, which are also powerfully protected in our Bill of Rights. I, as a student of law, I'll be interested to, going forward, hear or learn what the Supreme Court and the other superior courts will tell us about, beyond public interest, whether there are other higher interests. And I'm saying this with a bit of bias, Your Excellency, because it's in the public domain. I'm the immediate security minister for our country after you appointed me 2 years ago. And during those 2 years, I have had to ask myself whether the highest interest is the public interest, or there is a higher interest called the national interest. Because the public itself could hurt the national interest. And the Constitution talks about the national interest in two places, at the beginning and also in the chapter on national security. Other than the parameters and principles that the courts are helping us to understand about public interest, are there other higher values, primordial, existential, fundamental principles which are crucial to the existence of Kenya? Because the public can be mobilized or can mobilize itself to do the wrong things that threaten the existence of the state. And therefore, that is the next frontier of jurisprudence I would invite us to start thinking about, and the Supreme Court can help us in that regard.